This homework is to check if you can actually do the circle and the round square shape in isometric format. And also the top one is just the basics of isometric drawing. Can you draw stairs? I'm going to show you step by step how to do these drawings. First, obviously, you're going to use a ruler to draw a baseline, and then you mark the center of it. Yeah, okay. Like this one here, you mark a center. And then you're to mark 30 degree, which is here. And then you're to draw the left and right baseline for isometric drawings, which is going to be 30 degree, right? This is going to be 30 degree, and that's also going to be 30 degree. So you have to know this because we're going to have the drawing test very soon. There are 3 types of lines to draw the stairs. You have the vertical one, which I'll use a red to indicate. So how you get started, you start with a red one, which is about 1 centimeter. And then, how do you know this is where you're got to do the next red one? You use the baseline, the left one, as a reference. You move the ruler up here to get the short one. The short 30 degree angled line pointing to the left side, which I'll use purple for now. And once you've done the purple, you'll be able to do the red one, because the purple is to tell you how far you should go to start doing the red one. After doing the red one, once again, you do the purple one, always 30 degree. Take reference using the baseline here, the purple baseline here. So notice that the stairs that we're drawing here is different from the stairs that we're drawing in class. Is facing a different direction. After the purple one, once again, I'm to do the vertical one, which is about 1 centimeter long. Once you've got the vertical one, you're going back to the purple one, which is going to be here. And after that, you get onto the red one here. So we have the last purple one, and then we finish the stairs, the red one. They are all vertical lines here. So, and it's up to you how long the staircase is going to be. It could be that long, or just this one here. No, you start using the green baseline, which is this one, as reference as you to draw other staircases. This one is parallel to the long one, obviously, and is also going to be 30 degree, this one here. I mean, at this point you can tell I'm just repeating the process here, doing the red one, the vertical line, and then doing the purple one again, and doing the red one again. But maybe it's not the best idea to do the red and the purple and the red and the purple on the other side first. It's the best to have the green lines drawn slightly off, just to give you a rough idea where you are to change from the purple line to the red line, And later on you can erase. Okay, after you've done all the green lines, you can then do the red and the purple and the red and the purple to finish the staircase here, which is what I'm going to do now. Purple, and then red. You need to know that there are only 3 types of lines to finish the staircase. Is the purple one, the 30 degree lines facing left, and then the green lines, also 30 degree, facing right, and then you've got the red lines. That's how you finish the stairs. Of course, you don't need to use colour. I'm just using the color to show you how it's done. And moving on to the second task, the process is the same. You draw a baseline and you use the protractor to establish the center point, and then you mark the vertex, and then you to draw the baseline here, facing the left and facing the right. And once again, just to help you understand what's going on, I'll use purple for the 30-degree line that's facing left. I'll use green for the line that's 30-degree angled facing right. And then I'm going to draw a red line here. It has to be a vertical, but it could be slightly longer than needed. And even though it's not exactly the right length for the shape that we're going for, it's going to be fine because you've got the purple line. The purple line will guide you to get to the right mark. So you might just want to chop off the red line from this point onward because you've used this purple line here as the reference to draw the top one. Okay. You see, this one is going to be a proper purple line because they are parallel. It's the same for... Okay, draw this one as well. It's the same for the green line, the top green line. I use the base green line as reference to finish this one here. This task here is just to help you get yourself familiarized with drawing circular shapes in isometric format here. I'll use the ruler here to draw a proper 30-degree angled line. And I'll use the green color here to draw a proper 30-degree angled midpoint line, midline. And then I use red one, a thin one here. So how do you actually draw a circle in isometric format? Well, you want to imagine there's a pizza. Which side is actually larger? So you can tell this is actually larger and this is actually smaller in terms of the size of the slice here, as if it's a pizza. So if you start with the smaller one is going to be like a slice pointing to the center of the shape here. So this is the slice that I'm talking about. This slice is actually pointing to the center of the shape, and it's the same for this one here. As I've mentioned in class, you will have to split the arc into 4 segments, which is what we're doing here. And how you to do the other 2? Well, you have to imagine if the pizza is like this. Okay, this is a larger slice of pizza. I hope you can see that, right? Okay, the red line you see, there's a larger slice of pizza, right? So this is how you to do the remaining 2 arcs. Imagine there's a larger slice of pizza pointing to the corner of the shape, right? So the other one, I'll use another color. Maybe I'll use pink here. So this is going to be the color for that slide. And that slide is going to be like this. Okay, all done. You can see, ignoring the straight lines there, you get yourself a isometric circle, I hope you can see it now in the circle. You can see I start detaching this pink line from the blue border early, that's going to make it more round. But if I'm to detach this arc later, it will make it kind of like a rounded rectangle. So it really depends on how early you're to detach the arc from the boundary. That's going to make it more or less round. For the other side, I'm going to attempt to make it kind of like a rounded square. So I'm to detach this line later. I'll detach from this green line later. Not exactly a piece of slice anymore because I detached the red line later uh, from the green border than the pink one here. So it's more boxy and less round now, but still it's got a round corner. So this one is another slice here, you can see. Okay, maybe I'll just keep these lines here just to help you see it. And it's the same approach to finish the other two. I'm to detach so I detach it from the midpoint of the screen line here. Okay, this is good. And I'm to do it again right here. Starting from the midpoint of it, I'm to detach it, reattach to the green line at the midpoint of it, sort of like here. So midpoint, I'm referring to this midpoint, you know. This is the green line and this is the midpoint, you see. And done. So you can see this side has got a more like a boxy but with round corner shape, and that one's got a more circular shape. Let's say, okay, you've got this round shape here, and I want it to be explosive. You just draw some maybe spikes here. Okay, that's going to be spiky, kind of like a sun here. This could be the design of your clock, you know, an explosive shape which for pop art,